everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore, and today I'm sharing these cute little, these are 4th of July candy treat holders. I've really been dying to share with you the new foil. It's called Fabulous Foil Designer Acetate. So this is our new one from our new catalog. This is our regular window sheet. I created this one a little bit smaller. And my next one, I just added a little bit to it so that the candy goes in and out easier. And you can use different candies to fill this with. But these are some little Reese's peanut butter. They're called the Star Spangled Fun. And I found these at my local Walmart, so you can go check them out there. But I really love this. And if you haven't seen my triangle box, I did one for Memorial Day. You can go back, and that can be used also for the 4th of July. So you can go on my blog at stampinwithamore.com and check out my triangle box that I did. And it's a see-through one too. So I want to show you the paper, the acetate really quick because it is so pretty. I'm just going to pull it out, oops, like this. But it has 3 different patterns, and one side is gold and the other side is silver. So you have this little pattern here. So you have 2 of those, and then you have 2 of the polka dot, and you have 2 of these. And you can make 2 of these boxes with 1 sheet. So it's really, and you can see that both one side is silver and one side is gold. Isn't that beautiful? And I'm super excited to start using this because I love the design on the outside. It just gives it that extra party feel to it. So this is what I'm sharing today, and how I'm going to do this, because it is a little bit hard to see using the acetate. I already prepared one and scored it, but I'm going to do it on a piece of Whisper White, and I'm going to show you how to score it and everything. So let's get started with that. And you're going to need a piece that's 5.5 by 8.5, and you can definitely make this out of cardstock. You just won't see the candy in it. And to me, that's the point of it. I really love seeing it. So this is 5.5 by 8.5, so you'll need the foil designer acetate for that. And then what we're going to do here is we are going to start scoring on this the 5.5 inch side, and we're going to score it at 1/2, and then the next score is 1.5, 1 1/4, and then the next score is 3, and then the next score is going to be 4 1/4, and then we're going to turn it and we're going to score it at 1.5, and then at 7.5. So the bottom side is going to be the shorter side, and I'll create a template for you, and I'll post it on my blog so that you can see it better. The bottom side is going to be the your fold side, the bottom, and then the longer side is going to be your top, because we're going to punch a hole in this top part. So let me grab my scissors here, and we're going to cut out this little corner right here. And then we're going to cut out the corner here. And last time I forgot to put the template on my blog, but I did go back and put it there for my Memorial Day triangle box. So if you want to go back, the template is on there now. And then we're going to cut each one of these up on both sides. So I'm going to just show you how to put it together, then I'm going to bring the acetate piece in here, and I'm going to show you how to do it on the acetate. What I'm going to do then is we're going to put some adhesive on here, and I'm just going to use snail for this to show you. You're going to close up your box, put your edges together, and line up the top so these all line up these lines all line up here. This bottom half we're going to close up. Put some adhesive on here. And then this is going to be our top. But for our top here, you are going to cut like a 1/2 inch off of here and off of here on 2 sides. And then leave these 2 long, so that when you close the box, it closes the candy in, and then we're going to have it just like that. So let me bring the acetate in here, and I've already scored it all, but I'm going to show you how to do this part, put it all together. So I'm going to just cut off, just like I did, the little tabs here. And then I'm going to cut up each one like I did in the other one. And I know on camera that acetate's a little bit harder to see, so that's why I thought I'd show you on that Whisper white piece, the scrap paper. Okay, so now we're ready to put this together. Now when you're using the acetate, I usually just use my fingers, because if you use your bone folder, sometimes you get it too sharp and it wants to fold in on itself. And I've been using this acetate for a long time, so I know how it handles. But it's much easier to do it just with your fingers. Now when I do the bottom part here, these folds, I'm going to use my bone folder for this part, because I want these to fold in really well. Make sure when you're scoring your acetate, I always just put it on my my scoring tool, and if you have a score pail, or a scoreboard, this is how I do it. I just put it on here when I'm lining this up. I close it and I use my bone folder and go over it a couple times, and it scores really well. I don't like to use my scoring tool here because it dulls it really quickly. So let's sharpen these up. I don't like to ruin my blade, so this saves on the blade. Alright, so we have our taller piece. These I'm going to, and you just have to work with it because it is a little bit more difficult to work with. And I'm using some fast fuse. You can use your tear-in tape for this part. Just make sure it's a heavy-duty adhesive, double-sided adhesive. So then I'm going to just line up the edges, and I usually use these lines as a guideline. And one thing about this is I have to do it this way, so I hope you can see. So I just use it and line it up, and then I take this side and I line it up. That's how I get it together. Then I just run my fingers on the inside, and then you can sharpen these if you want. You can just like, and it will make it more square, just like that. So let's go ahead and fold in our bottom pieces, and I'm going to again use tear-in tape or your fast fuse for this, and I put a good amount because I want it to hold together. And then that's the bottom. So that's how far we are with the other one. I'll cut off these two ends, opposite sides, just about a 1/2 inch. And then I'm going to grab my hole punch, and I'm just holding the edges together. And this is just a regular hole punch, and it'll go through all these layers, and I go about halfway down and then punch the hole right in the center. And then let's go ahead and grab some of our Reese's and let's fill it up. So on the other one, I just did every other color. So the other one, I made it kind of look like a flag. This one, you might have to go down there and adjust them a little bit to get them to line up. I just kind of started wiggling around, and they, of course, they're not going to do that for me now because, you know, I'm on camera, but let's just go ahead and fill it, and let's not be fussy about it. I just like them to be straight, and I'll go back and fix them to make them straight. But it was really easy when I did it before, but of course, you know. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is I am going to grab some Whisper White, and I'm going to stamp Celebrate using this Thoughtful Banners, and this is one of our new sets, and it has the coordinating banner punch, and you've seen me use this already. So I'm using the Celebrate from that, and I'm using some Dapper Denim, and I'm going to stamp the Congrats. Oh, not Congrats, Celebrate. I just got through making a bunch of graduation cards, so I have Congrats on my mind. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you our new scalloped, they're called Layering Circle Framelits. Now, we did get rid of all of our scalloped circles, but look at these framelits. And it's such a deal. This goes in here. These are the two I used in here, and they all layer within each other. So it's so easy to find a scallop and a circle to layer together. So I'm using this smaller one that's from in here, and then I'm using the inner scalloped one here. I love the scallops that on here, and I'll show you in a minute what they look like. And then I'm going to take it to the Big Shot after I stamp the oh, I already did that. What am I thinking? Okay, I'm going to cut this out, and then I'm going to cut a red one out of this scalloped, and then I'm going to use Dapper Denim to cut one of our little stars, and that's from our stars framelits. So I will be right back and to show you what they look like. Okay, so here are what I used to cut each one of these pieces out. This is our little scallop. Look how cute the scallop is on that. I love it even better than our scallop punches because they're real little scallops, and they look so cute. And then this is the Celebrate that I use this framelit on. And then these are our star framelits. And this is the smallest star in the star framelit. So if you have this set, it's the smallest star on there. So let's go ahead and put this all together. So again, I'm going to use some Fast Fuse, and we're going to attach that. And then I just put a little bit on the edge of this star, and I'm attaching it like right to the side so that you can still see the Celebrate. And then I'm using our 1/4 inch hole punch, and I'm going to punch a hole there. I'm going to grab some of our Whisper White baker's twine, and I'm just going to cut a piece of that so that I can attach it to the ribbon. You can already go ahead and just tie a knot in it here. And then when we put the ribbon in, it'll be ready to go. Alright, so for this one, I'm using the red and the Whisper White. And this is our cotton ribbon. This is a 1/4 inch. And actually, I'm not sure. I need to look it up, and I'll let you know. if we still have this 1/4 inch ribbon. So what we're going to do now is we're going to just run it through the front here. And then through the other side. And I'm really just guessing at the length of the ribbon, just so I can make a bow. And I'm going to slide this on here. And I want it to hang the right way, so I'm going to go this way. So now, of course, I have 2 to make a really cute bow with, and see if I could do this here on the camera. All right, there we go. Pretty good bow too. And so I'm going to trim the edges here a little bit. And so there you have it. Isn't it adorable? I love this little treat holder, and I am going to straighten up the things because I don't really like them messed up like that. Look how cute they look when they're all lined up. And I fit 2, 4, 6, 8. I fit 9 of them in there, so it's really, really a cute little box. Anyway, everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you try it for yourself, and you can go to my blog at stampingwithamore.com, and you can purchase this fabulous foil designer acetate. I love this stuff. It's so pretty. And you'll be seeing more of it, I'm sure. But anyway, if you need any supplies, go to my blog at stampingwithamore.com. And everyone, check out my new look on my blog. I changed it. It's the same blog. Everything's the same, but I did have it changed. So I hope you all like it, and I hope it's easier to get around. So everyone, have a blessed day, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.